Today in the shop, I'm gonna do a brake bleed flush thing. I'm gonna bleed the fronts and the backs. I'm going to install a new high pressure fuel pump, and I'm going to install a new fuel filter. And let's get started with the brakes. I have this vacuum kit. I don't know, maybe it'll make the job easier. Let's try it out. So there's kind of two bleed nipples here. Not exactly sure which one to do first. To me, it would make sense to do this one first and kind of flush this area out, and then do this one second, flush it over. So that's what we're gonna do. So I got my pump all set up here. You can either pressurize this way, or you can put it into vacuum this way, and sucks it through the end and collects in the container here. Okay, so it kind of just wants to come on its own, but all you gotta do is make sure you're topped up at the filler reservoir. You don't want to suck air down from the filler into here, so I'm gonna go do that now. Now the thing about dot fluid is I believe it's called hydroscopic. So over time it will absorb water, so you don't want to use some brake fluid that's been opened and sitting on your shelf for like 6 months. Probably best to use a fresh bottle. I really do need a funnel. Okay, and with our brake reservoir filled up, we can go ahead and start sucking the brake fluid through the caliper. As you can see, it's already started to fill up that hose there, just from the gravity of it. I'm just kind of looking around here, making sure this fitting doesn't leak or anything. You want to get kind of like a good seal so air can't get in there. See some air coming out. The other thing, if you don't have a good seal with these fittings, it'll look like you're perpetually sucking air out of the fitting, but it's really just air kind of getting sucked in right at the tip. And then you want to be going back and making sure that your reservoir under the hood still has fluid in it. You don't want to let that run dry. The fluid coming out of there actually looks pretty darn good, so not a whole lot to worry about here with the brake system. Just get a good bleed, make sure I get all the air out, but the fluid I think has been changed not that long ago. I also did a secondary check on each brake bleed port by pumping up some pressure manually with the pedal and jamming a breaker bar in there to hold the pressure, and then getting pressure with the vacuum pump as well, and opening that bleed port just to confirm that we got all the air bubbles out. You can kind of tap on the caliper as well to help get some of those bubbles out. The fuel pump can be accessed from the inside of the car in the trunk. Take this carpet out of here. Nice. Ugh. Alright, so here's the OEM fuel pump, and here's the Walbro. Different size, it just takes a little bit of MacGyvering to get this, but you want to reuse this cage. Nice. There we go, there's the Walbro setup. Stick her back in the tank. Alright, new fuel filter is in. I just have to get a new piece of hose here. It's a different style, comes straight up instead of like an elbow. So the hose is just a little bit too short. So I'll have to go grab some of that when the store opens on Monday. Okay, that's a wrap for today. I got new fuel filter put in. I got all 4 brakes bled and kind of prepped, ready to go. And I put in a new high flow Walbro fuel pump. Alright, that's it for today. We got an insane amount of snow last night, so I've been shoveling like crazy. So I guess I should get back to doing that.